Welcome to Unsigned Spotlight, the daily live show from the Scene Projects. We shine a light on the best unsigned musical talent from around the world, featuring songs from independent artists across all genres. This is where passionate music heads, emerging artists, and curious listeners come together to discover what's next.
It starts with a spoke at 2 a.m. Just a hum in my head, let it be with it. Tap on the table, rhythm in time, turning little ideas into something that shines. Got a line on my napkin, a chord on repeat, melody dancing on restless feet. Chasing that feeling, don't let it go. It's how a brand new song is born, you know. Lay by lay, we build it strong, finding the groove where it belongs. Come up with a melody that is so free, find that up the sticks like a memory. Arrange the rhythm, time it right, turn that little spark into shining light. Lay down vocals, give it your soul, now you got something ready to roll. When it's polished and bright, ready to go, send it out to Unsigned Spotlight. Yeah! Rich hits hard, harmony sweet, baseline walking on dancing feet. Stack those tracks, fine tune the sound. Magic happen when passion is bound. Mix it clean, let the chorus soar. Hit replay what I hear and raw. From studio dreams to the world outside, it's time to take that leap of pride. All that work, all that fire, now it's popping higher and higher. Come up with a melody, let it fly. Can't you hear you? Can't deny, build it so fire get down. Spin that sound all over town. Lay down vocals, hard on the track, no holding back, no looking back. When it's shining and ready to go, I send it straight to Unsigned Spotlight. Ooh, 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 hey, yeah. Lights come up, crowd gets loud. Here come the voices drawing the crowd. AJ steps in with that fire inside, breaking down bars like a lyrical fight. Michael's got vision, ear to the street, spotting the anthem before it's a hit. Real talk, real ears know when the street goes. Highlighted talent, turning dreams to balls. From a YouTube feature, they open the door, shining that light like never before. AJ and Michael calling your name, turning on sides and a part of the game. Melody rising, hearing live from bedroom beats to a roaring crowd, dreaming, building, letting it ignite. Now you're shining in the spotlight. From that spark in the quiet night to the stage in the bright white light. Time is now, let the world hear it. Unsigned Spotlight. Let's premiere it. Woo! Who's got next? You do. Who's on the mic? AJ and Michael, where we shining. Unsigned Spotlight.
Hello! Why'd you cut it off?
I didn't. It was the end. It's cut itself off. Don't you tell me I cut it off, but it cut itself off.
It cut it off.
It did cut off. We play it every day. Well, you can play to that, mister. Sit up while we're talking to you, mister. Look at you. You look as though you're like one of those little lemmings who are coming
Wait a
over the
minute. Now you're cutting off my song?
I'm not cutting off your song. It cut itself off. Stop moaning.
It didn't cut itself off.
You listen to it every day. Literally every day.
So?
Oh, God. Seriously. Seriously, are we going to have to start off with one of these straight away?
No, you're just mean. You're just
not meanie. It cut itself off. How are you, Mr. Cagle? Are you coming into the studio to grump again?
It did not cut itself off.
Are you in a grump again? Are you in a grump? I'll tell you what, there's look, face of the show, and he comes in with a grumpy face. What's up with you, mister?
Not grumpy. I just was like, dude, kind of jamming out, and all of a sudden, now Adrian's like, nah, I've heard enough of this bloke.
I did not. It cut itself. Stop moaning. Right, anyway, Cagle, how are you? Are you feeling a bit better?
Then, yes, until I was cut off.
Oh, I knew you were going to get this. Were you shush with the cut-off business, weren't you? Seriously. It's like cutting you off with your mic on stage. Has that ever happened to you? Any of the events people have done that to you?
No.
Hat and all this has said that they're cracking up in the background. Hey, you do.
There was a couple times Jason ran my sound in his show, and we always banter in my when I was doing my show. Me and him would banter. He'd have a mic on by the soundboard, and we would banter. And sometimes I'd tease him, and he'd mute my mic so that. But
What, so every single time you wanted to say something, you would do something like this. So as today we are in the show without Michael Cagle, being cut off from his own show. Look at him wave. This is Michael Cagle, and today he'll be very quiet. He won't be able to say a thing. He will just be able to look at us all and just basically stare in midair. We can lip sync his reading. God knows what he's saying, but he's something like, turn me on again, please. I've got middle fingers and I can sign language to you all. Shall we let him on, children? Yes, little Johnny. Let's let him back on, shall we? There you go, Cagle. Are you okay? Is that what he did, do you, really? Did he cut you off? You see, I have more power than him because I can also like completely remove him from the show, and then he's like literally not here at all, and then he gets really, really raged. When he comes back, you look how red he gets. But he cuts himself off. Look, that's when he leaves. He literally leaves like in a temper tantrum, like a little kid. Michael, we love you, Michael. Come back, Michael. Come back, Michael. We want you back on the show. Come back.
I need my own show.
I'll tell you what, I've got a new show. Apparently Richard says I should be the new voice of the Night Garden. Have you ever watched that show, or is it just a UK thing? Ickle pickle, ickle and here comes the dinky dog. In the Night Garden. Oh, come on. I'll tell you what, Richard, that's a good call. I could do that. So what's new? What did you do last night? Anything? No? Sat picking your nose watching the TV? Yeah? Is it just going to be like this today? Are you just not going to talk whatsoever because you were cut off and also your mic was like muted? So you're just doing this through the whole show? Yeah? Okay. All right. Okay. If it's like that, okay, that's absolutely fine. Anyway, on the show, we will be without Michael Cagle because he's refusing to talk to everybody because he's going on sulk mode, okay? We'll just punch him continuously till he wakes up. We like you, Deadpool. That's really cool. I love Deadpool. It's one of my favourite movies. Cool. I reckon Michael would make a good Deadpool. What do you reckon, everybody?
I am Deadpool.
You are Deadpool, are you?
Yeah.
Randy says, do a shroom and a start talking Michael. Shroom, start talking Michael. Randy says. Captain Deadpool, Richard says. I like Captain Deadpool. That's got quite a ring to it.
Yes. No. Yes. I've been a Deadpool fan since 1991 or 2. So a lot of people just got into Deadpool when the Ryan Reynolds movie came out, but I was a huge fan. And I think he does a really good job, but Deadpool in the comics is even better than the movies, but you have to just like really bizarre, warped sense of humor, which I kind of do, which is why I do this show and put up with Adrian. Put up with Adrian being mean to me.
What you're all saying? I'm not mean. I'm boy, honest.
Everybody, I want to ask a question. Do you think Adrian is mean to me? Let's get your responses. Of course, I won't read them because he won't show them.
That's my response. I'm not mean. I'm the nice one.
Are you?
I am the very nice one.
I will say I spent some time with Richard's song last night. I really like it.
Hannah Norla said no. I don't know what I meant no to. It's too funny that I pick on you. I love it. That's the Hannah Norla. Come on, get in. No, he respects your opinion. I do respect your opinion, Michael. You're very knowledgeable. I need you while you're crunching your crisps. What you got? Anything nice? Can I have one? Oh, Lay's crisps. Now they are yummy.
Cajun spice.
Oh, I'll tell you what, anyone who's had Lay's crisps, you've got to have some. My sister used to bring them home to me when she come from America. When she was on base also, I used to love going on base and eating Lay's crisps when we were having a barbecue. Well, 84 said, thank you. I'm working on a new instrumental for you, Michael. You're working with Richard behind the scenes doing a new song, aren't you?
I'm actually working on the instrumental too, so maybe we'll come up with something.
Ooh.
Hmm?
Well, it's not just you two who are working behind the scenes. Me and Randy are working behind the scenes. And
I'm
Ashley.
glad.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. We're working together. And it's going to be absolutely amazing. And it's going to blow your Richard song out of the stars. Our one's going to be number 1 and yours is going to be number 2.
I'll take that.
And we're going to have a Grammy before you.
Possibly.
It's just going to be so good.
I just have to find a manager.
Oh! It's like that, is it? And there was me dreaming on my tux at the Oscars last night. You spoiled it. I was dreaming I was there with you. We were walking down the red carpet together, arm in arm, collecting the medal. The Oscar was there in my hand, and I was so pleased. So honoured to be your manager. Please don't let me go.
If you're nice to me.
I'm always nice to you. I'm always. Okay, I'll be nice to you now.
Okay.
Randy, where are you, Randy? What? You lot are absolutely crazy, but I love you lot. Anyway.
I like your shirt.
What, my jumper? I put my jumper on because I was making myself sick from the camera. Because every time I was looking at the camera, it was like doing a swirly thing and it was making me sick. Anyway, let's get on with the music. Let's tell you who we've got on the show because it is Wibbly Wobbly Wednesday, which means it's hump day. That day in the middle of the week where everybody's like, bleh. Anyway, we have got a track from New Life, okay, from Randy, because he was promised the second song of the two that he sent in for Memorial Day. So we heard Ashley's Memorial Day song last night. Tonight we are going to be hearing Randy's song, which is called A Soldier's Nightmare, which is very personal to himself, being a former veteran soldier. And we are very proud of all our veterans, and particularly those who are with us in the academy, okay? Next one I have got is some new fresh blood for all of our producers out there. You wanted me and Bubba to go and find you a new young band to be working with who are touring next year. For those who wanted this, Bubba has been working extra hard behind the scenes to find us some new blood to be working with. So Tolliver Ray and his band have joined Phoenix Rise on a coaching contract and will be joining us to go on a very, very great journey from starting up to going out there in America and playing in some of the most amazing places. I'll tell you a bit more about Tolliver and his band a bit more when we come to his music. We have got two songs of his tonight because I'd like to introduce him, especially to our producers who are watching the show tonight. The next one I got sent through was from Country Music Association, and I think you may remember this band. They're called the Charlesies. Their new track, Turn the Tide. This is a up-tempo song about pushing through difficult moments and finding the strength to turn things around. Okay, I thought it fit in with what we were talking about yesterday. Next one that's been sent through is a very special song from Gwen Newbury because she wants to be showing off her own voice. Normally she gets everyone else to sing for her, but this particular track, she has been very brave and she's put her own voice on it. So we get to hear Gwen's amazing voice in her very latest track, Wild Seed. And then the very last one I've got is Rewind to 17, which is Tolliver Ray's next track. So where are we starting? I bet you stick your fingers up. Number 2, Tolliver Ray, your first track. Okay, so let's find out a bit more about Tolliver Ray as he has been introduced to Phoenix Rise. Okay, so let's have a little bit of his bio so people know a bit about him. Okay, so, well, his name is Bo Reyes, but musically he goes by a name of Tolliver. He got started in music about 5 years ago. Started performing 3 years ago. He loves writing and performing and has been one of the best feelings that he's ever had. My music is what I call the variety country, sorry. My music can change because I do pretty much all types of country rock, red dirt, and primarily what we play. But we also do country traditional, modern, and alternative country as well. I asked him also what his hopes and dreams would be for the future, so we know where to help him. He says his dreams and hope is to do music full time and play in front of big crowds and travel. My music makes an impact into somebody's life and that they can connect to. Fantastic. Fits in well with Phoenix Rise, but also fits in well with everybody in the group because I think that's partially what everybody would like to do in the group as well. So, Tolliver, welcome to Phoenix Rise. Let's play this amazing music for everybody and enjoy. This is Tolliver's first song, and it is What You Drinking All. Normally for Richard, it's normally whiskey by this time of night. I don't know what anyone else is drinking. What are you drinking, Michael, today?
Right now, I've got tea.
You got tea? Well, I've got Ribena, so I'm joining you on the soft drink. Okay, so this is What You're Drinking. Tell me what you think, all, okay?
I was raised in George Strait and Johnny Cash, yeah, I'm Oklahoma made. I'm sooner born and I'm sooner bred, yeah, my life ain't no charade. I've partied hard in all the bars, never got a fake ID. I may not know everybody, but they sure as hell know me. I'm driving around being country bound. Get your ass out the way when I pull into town. Windows down and the music up loud. It's a drinking night, so begin the countdown. Red, white, and blue, waving always hell, raising 24/7 every single night. You wanna tag along? I like you thinking. What you drinking? I was raised to stand up for what is right, not to kneel and be a slave to man. To trust in the Lord and be myself and never be ashamed of who I am. I hope I made it clear to you that you know that's what I'm about. I never go hiding in the shadows. Yeah, I'm the one who always stands out. I'm driving around being country bound. Get your ass out the way when I pull into town. Windows down and the music up loud. It's a drinking night, so begin the countdown. Red, white, and blue, waving always hell, raising 24/7 every single night. You wanna tag along? I like you thinking. What you drinking? My guns, I can tell you how that will go. I'll beat their asses down to the ground. I never will think, I will always know. I'm driving around being country bound. Get your ass out the way when I pull into town. Windows down and the music up loud. It's a drinking night, so begin the countdown. Red, white, and blue, waving always hell, raising 24/7 every single night. You wanna tag along? I like you thinking. What you drinking? Yeah, what you drinking? I like you thinking. What you drinking?
Okay. What do you think, everybody? What you drinking by Tolliver Ray?
Well, I liked it. You know, he's kind of got that outlaw country feel, kind of I don't give a shit attitude, and you know, just it works. You know, his voice really works for the kind of music that he's doing. It's you know, it's aggressive. It's kind of it's kind of a fuck society kind of thing. I liked it. I like that outlaw kind of country feel. His voice is good. It's got a lot of character. It's got a lot of character to his tone and to the way he approaches things. So
it's a good band as well. The band that like behind him is a really good band. I like the instruments and the instrumental behind him.
Yeah, they actually really do. And that's pivotal. You know, you can have the best musicians, but if they don't work with the artist, if it's not a good fit, then you've got a singer here and a band here, and it sounds like they're doing their own thing. But they really seem to really catch on to what he's doing, you know, and so it's a nice fit. I did like it.
So he's in the scary part of the indie music world, and we've got people who are literally here tonight who are literally going for their awards this year on the red carpet with ISSA and all of the European awards, etc., including Michael Botte. Hello, Michael. How you doing, mister? Nice to see you. You know, what advice would you give to indie bands who are literally starting up together and coming into, you know, this like crazy world that we all live in at the moment?
You know, just stay true to who you are, I think, is the most important thing. I you know, everybody's different. Everybody's got something that kind of makes them hopefully unique and different, and that they can bring to the table. Um, and I think that, you know, don't do it alone, and don't feel like you have to do it alone, um, because there's a lot of fish in the sea right now.
There is.
There is, and the indie market is both wonderful to get your music out there, but it's also a bitch to get noticed.
Yeah.
And so basically, it's going to be through grassroots. It's going to be through establishing relationships with people. It's going to be, you know, being a supporter of acts as well as wanting support for your act. It's there's still people that I know to this day that really want tons of support for what they're doing, but they refuse to jump on board to help anybody else, because I think they feel like uh, if somebody else achieves success, that's going to stop them from achieving success. And you know, I don't buy into that. I think if you're solid and you're good, and what you're putting out is stuff that is important to you and that you put time and energy into, you'll find your audience, and your audience is going to be different. That the fella that just sang, totally different audience than me. So why wouldn't I support him? There's no competition there, except we're both trying to be heard, but what we do is completely different. And even if he's country, he's nothing like JP. Although I think the two of them doing a song together would be kind of crazy, because I like I said, I'm a big fan of the outlaw kind of sound.
JP also, it's been his first year sort of working with the likes of Caden Gordon and really pushing out his music and seeing his music on new radio stations, climbing places that he never probably thought he would climb, so for his journey as well, and for yourself, with all the awards that you've got over the last 3 months, it is achievable. There's some really hard work to put inside it. What are they going to be expecting?
I think that understand your brand, understand what your brand does, and then find your audience. There's plenty
There
of
is
room.
plenty of room in the industry. There certainly is, especially for new up and coming artists. I think a lot of our younger bands and a lot of our new artists are feeling quite scared to come into an era where so much is being affected by financial institutions. There's so much being affected by places closing down. There's so much affected by sort of all the changes. But I don't think the music industry is ever going to turn around and say that they're not looking for
You
new
know,
up and coming stars. There's always room.
I'm kind of the opposite. I have decades of performance on stage, headlining, having my own showroom, headlining festivals, opening for people. But this is new for me, and I've been doing this forever, but this is a completely different animal. Jumping into, writing your own music, putting your own music out there, trying to make a name, trying to establish yourself. It's a very different kind of animal. I mean, it's scary for me, and I, like I said, I've been doing this for over 30 years. I started when I was an early teenager singing, and this is all crazy now. Charts and awards and, navigating and, and even today, I'm dealing with, people that, I hate to say it, are not understanding what I'm doing, or trying to tear down what I'm doing. I'm not a threat. I do what I do, and I'm going to find my audience, and my audience is going to find me. So stay in it, but just make sure you know who you are, and embrace your brand. The one thing that I think people really like from artists is they want to get to know you so that they feel like they're part of the journey that you're taking, and so if you bounce from one thing to the next and you're not focused, that's hard for an audience to find you. So yeah, I hope that
more. And what I'd like you to do, everybody in the audience, we've got some great people in the audience, some very, very knowledgeable people within the music industry. I'd like you all to follow young Tolliver Ray tonight. Check out his music, but I'd also like you to give 2 or 3 tips from the music industry that will best support and help him. I've sent him over to school, which everybody can find now in the academy, which will give some top tips as well. But all you artists out there, go and have a follow to him and also give him some top tips. I'm just going to read this one out and then we're going to play the next song. Path is new. It's about being heard before being seen. You
have to have some success on the internet before being seen by a larger label or promoter.
Fantastic. And we will do that with the band through the school project, and we will also get him out because we're going to get him a brand new website as well. I know he's already been to Bubba to get himself seen more. Okay, so fantastic. Well, Tolliver, we will be back with you very shortly. We are going to put Randy's on next. Okay, this is his music from Memorial Day. Randy, I have got this one lined up for you, buddy, and we're all thinking about yourself, and thank you for all of your service. Exactly the same with all of the veterans. When it comes to Memorial Day, we thank you so much for everything that you've done. This is Randy's song, and it's called A Soldier's Nightmare. Okay, please enjoy, everybody, and please thank all of those soldiers, whether they're still serving or they are now veterans. Okay, thank you very much for all you've done for us.
So there's a lot at stake. Bullets fly by me like a hurricane. We're all of us here feel totally insane. Continuous nightmares that I cannot escape. Shouts in my head that seem like my fate. I hold on to thoughts of home with care as bullets are whistling through the air. The pain from my wound leaves me in despair. There's enough left in me to whisper a prayer. I prepare myself for my Creator to meet. The dead will never know the feeling of defeat. Bullets are fired and the wounded are crying. God knows the truth and he's definitely sighing. Wounded souls are soaked in bloody faith. There's no way I will ever forget this day. like my fate. I hold on to thoughts of home with care as bullets are whistling through the air. The pain from my wound leaves me in despair. There's enough left in me to whisper a prayer. I prepare myself for my creator to meet. The dead will never know the feeling of defeat. Many hands are washed by widows' tears, by the gunshots that echo in my ears. Many hearts are left cold from endless fears of hope that we have when all the smoke finally clears. Continuous nightmares that I cannot escape. Shouts in my head that seem like my fate. I hold on to thoughts of home with care as bullets are whistling through the air. The pain from my wound leaves me in despair. There's enough left in me to whisper a prayer. I prepare myself for my creator to meet. The dead will never know the feeling of defeat.
Okay, new life.
I cannot believe how amazing that man's voice is.
No, I'm the same. Every time I hear it.
He sounds like a late 20s, early 30s rock singer.
Yeah.
That, stepped out of the late 90s, early 2000s scene and he's really good. I mean, there's absolutely no way. I don't even care if you don't like that kind of music, and I do. I think that's kind of really cool music. But even someone that may not like that style of music, that like it's too rock or whatever, has to appreciate everything that him and his daughter, just what they bring to a song. I like.
Randy said his voice really hurt after singing that one. No wonder. That is like really. That must have really hurt you.
It is unbelievable. I really think vocally he's one of the most solid that we've had on the show. Like I said, it may not be your cup of tea. People may not like that kind of, delivery, the growl, the aggressiveness. It's really impressive to have that kind of consistency, song after song after song, and just to have that much layer of.
You know what? I was thinking about you, Randy, last night when I was speaking to Ashley. About getting her signed up on an artist management contract. I was just thinking, Randy, seriously, I know it's an age thing with you, and and God knows what else. You would still smash the award shows in the rock section. You would smash them. The awards would flood.
And I'm not saying this to be, because he's obviously listening or whatever, but I don't know very many rock singers out there with that kind of consistency in their sound. Like,
whether you like it or not, Randy, we're putting you in next year. I tell you, are we, Michael? We're putting him in.
People would shit because he would win rock categories. There's absolutely no doubt about it. They would expect, and then when he walks up, of course, their minds would be completely blown. They'd be like, "There's no way," there's just absolutely no way.
Young Tolliver, hang on, sorry, I'm just going to have to just interrupt very quickly. Young Tolliver has just joined us, Michael, and he said he's sorry that he's literally jumping from work into the show itself. He's been like really excited. Has his song been on yet? And what was the reaction? Tolliver, let me introduce you to Michael Cagle, who's one of the most phenomenal singers I have ever worked with in the music industry, and he has so much industry experience, okay? And this young man has literally just been saying how amazed, Tolliver, he was by your music. So while you are with us, Tolliver, and you're jumping out of work and coming on and popping us and seeing us, Michael, just reiterate some of those like key points of what you were saying about Tolliver's music, and also some of those key points which will help him out. Now he's jumped in with us, and we will play your song before tea time, your second song for you.
Good. Well, why don't we play it and then come back?
Okay, let's play your second song while Tolliver's here so he can listen to it while he's in between work. Okay, and this was Tolliver's second song. It was called Rewind to 17. Okay, so this is another great track by Tolliver Ray. Okay, and I hope you enjoy it, everyone, as much as what we do, the first one. Okay, so this is Rewind to 17. I'm going to play it for you, and then I'll put the graphics up after. Okay, enjoy.
This long and winding road led me straight to you. Like a memory had both hands wrapped around the wheel, driving me through the years. When the world was two stoplights, hanging out on the square till midnight, living fast and loving slow. Kissing under the water tower, stretching out every second, every hour, driving you the long way home. Before I took off, got this far gone, and I wrecked everything. Oh, I wish I could rewind to 17. Got your hand in your pocket, hiding that wedding band. Is he as good to you as I know I should have been? Girl, it's alright, how could I thank you wait for me? Lord knows I've had my chance. When the world was two stoplights, hanging out on the square till midnight, living fast and loving slow. Kissing under the water tower, stretching out every second, every hour, driving you the long way home. Before I took off, got this far gone, and I wrecked everything. Oh, I wish I could rewind to 17. Memory, it won't quit, burning slow like a cigarette, killing me, but I just can't forget. When the world was two stoplights, hanging out on the square till midnight, living fast and loving slow. Kissing under the water tower, stretching out every second, every hour, driving you the long way home. Before I took off, got this far gone, and I wrecked everything. Oh, I wish I could rewind to 17. getting fumes.
Okay, while young Tolliver's with us, let's give him a review of Rewind to 17. I don't think I'd like to be rewound to 17. I do remember that birthday very, very well, and I didn't really sort of like manage to get through the 18th bit after 17. Horrible age.
Oh, God. I like that song better than the first one. And I like the first one. I think the first song showed a lot of potential, but there were some areas that I was like, I want to hear more of what he can actually do. I think this song is a much stronger song. I think it shows off his range a lot better. I think it shows off a lot of more vocal skill as well. Not that the first song was bad. It was like, but it left some questions. Like, hey, I wonder what he's all about. I wonder what he can do. Where can he go? What's his direction going to be? I felt like this was a really solid song, and the two of them together really makes a good compliment to each other, because the first one said, hey, here's who I am, and it made people want to listen more. Well, what's the next song going to be like? And then this one kind of really delivers. So I'm thinking that's a really, really solid introduction to the country scene, which is obviously what he is. He's obviously a country singer.
A great country song has been mentioned for you in terms of like the way that you're going, but also a great summer song. Also, we've got the summer coming up, so a summer track that can be heard by all.
Yeah, I do. I liked it. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. He's someone that I want to see live. Like, I want to see what his persona is like. Like, because we don't know what he looks like. We don't know what he performs like.
We have a lovely picture of him on the first album. This is what he looks like, everybody. There you go. This is our young Tolliver, okay? And I think, Tolliver, go back and watch the first part of the show, because there were some really top tips for you as a band. Some really great comments about what you're drinking as well. Personally, as your coach at Phoenix Rise, I am very, very excited to work with you as a band. From what I've heard of your 2 tracks, there is a lot of promise. There really is. And I think feedback to your band is that basically everybody is very excited having you as part of the team. And there's some really great things that can be done with yourself and your band. And we're really, it's been a pleasure listening to both tracks today. Great tracks, and and some really, really strong tracks that will create some attention in the music industry. I really think that the band, and it's nice to hear bands recording as well. And I think that's one of my compliments on the first of What You're Drinking, is actually the band itself are very complimentary to you as a singer, and it's a great band.
Yeah, because that's a really pivotal part, is that, yes, the front guy is the one that usually gets a lot of focus, but
He gets all the ladies.
But your band has got to be in sync with you. Like, they are part of your brand. There's no way around that. And the musicians that he had, really seem to understand what the whole band's purpose is. And I like it. Just wait till you hear the material, and yes, for sure, you got to see live. I bet. I honestly, I really believe that, without a doubt.
And this is what I like about new bands coming to new projects, coming to Phoenix Rise, coming to the Scenes project. It's a journey for us. I did this, Michael will probably remember, with 3 Days of Wonder from Devon in the UK. When they first started, right at the beginning as young lads, they were like ages of 15 to 18. And I remember them sitting with us in the academy and going through the 6-week academy program with us, shy as anything. You know, they had been recognized by BBC introducing, but very, very shy. You know, weren't really on social media. Their websites weren't anywhere. Their Facebook wasn't being followed, you know, and now they are literally in every single London studio every 5 minutes because they are so popular. But it's because their band has gelled so well together. I always remember talking to the lead singer and always saying, you know, you need to invite the band members to be part of this. And, you know, the band members were so like scared of being part of the industry, the music industry itself. And now I watch them on TikTok and all of them, all 6 of them, you know, as a boy band, are literally on TikTok every single day, so excited about the new stuff, what's coming out, you know, talking to their audience, telling everybody about where they're going on tour, you know, telling them about, you know, what their next album, what there's going to be the next single. So, you know, my advice for any new band starting out, it's not just about the lead singer. We want to know about every single one of your band members. You know, we want to know about the drummer in the background. We want to know about the lead guitarist. All of you are the biggest part of this. You know, it's not just the singer. The singer is the front man, but the band is so important if you're going to make it successful in the music industry. And Oliver, I'm really looking forward, buddy. I for sure, from what I've heard, great things are coming, buddy, and I'm really excited for you. And I know you're taking a year out to concentrate on your writing. And also to concentrate on new songs and also find out where the local industry is in terms of the music world for indie artists and bands like yourself. But you're in a great team of people who will help you.
It's, you know, the key is you want to establish a certain amount of potential. Like, you don't want to give everything away right at the very beginning. You want people to see what you can also do. And, you know, when you think about all the greats, how they built on what they did, but also evolved because there was the potential there. You just heard it. And so that I think is really important. I think that's a big key for anybody's success, and these guys.
The fact that you using words like brothers, you know, I think that's absolutely brilliant. You know, we see so many bands actually split because they all see themselves as big stars and individual stars, and everyone battles against each other. The fact that you're going in as family, you know, even if you're not connected as family, you're going in as brothers and having that attitude.
Right.
You know, I think you're going to go far in the music industry. You know, having that strong bond between you straight away is amazing.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential there. Like, I really, really, really hear it. And for them just starting out, that just means the runway is huge. Like, they can go, you know, in any direction. So yeah, nice job. I really liked it. I really liked it.
Nice job, Oliver. We'll be speaking to you on Sunday at Phoenix Rise, and we look forward to your start to your coaching journey. And with the band, I'll be hopefully meeting the band as well coming up soon. Okay. Right, tea break, everybody. You've got 30 seconds to go and grab your cup of tea. Go.
Imagine capturing the raw essence of nature with its infinite color and beauty. Now, envision turning that into something truly transformative. Pure and easy tea cultivates the goodness of nature's bounty into fuel for your body. We are what we drink. Pure and easy tea, the pure nourishment your body craves.
Nothing like a good tea break. What are you drinking today, Michael?
I'm having tea.
Yeah, but what tea?
I am having Clever Endeavor.
Oh, Clever Endeavor. I haven't had that for ages, actually. I'm going to have a cup of that tomorrow. I like Clever Endeavor.
I do like it.
Is that your favorite one?
I'm really leaning towards that. I'm trying to find my chai one.
Oh, you not got your chai one? Can't you find it?
I can't find it. I don't.
I tell you what, I'll send you some over because I think I've got a spare bag of it in a drawer. Send it over
Chai
to
is
you.
my favorite. Like I'm a huge chai fan. So
Oh, hang on a minute. I've got something exciting to show everyone. Hang on a minute. Michael, talk to the audience for a minute. Hang on. And I've got something to share. Hang on.
okay.
Exciting. It's exciting. Hang on a minute. I'm going to take myself off and go and collect it. Hang on.
All right. Oh God! Wow, I'm free of AJ. This is amazing. I get to talk to you and not be interrupted with. No, I'm just joking. Anyway, I hope you guys are going to have a great Memorial Weekend. What is your guys' plans? I know the U.S. This is a big weekend coming up. It's officially the start of summer, which is kind of cool, and I think that's awesome. I love summer. I'm not a cold fan. I don't like the winter. Just don't do it. Like snow doesn't do anything for me. I wish it would snow like on Thanksgiving Day and then melt, and then like snow on Christmas Eve, and you have snow through Christmas Day, and then all of a sudden it's 65 degrees on December 26th and stays there. Because I'm not a big fan of the cold. So, but what are your plans for the weekend? Any barbecues happening? Are you going to a sports game? Are you going to go travel and visit friends and family? Like I said, I love Memorial Weekend because it's the start of summer. July has the 4th of July, my birthday. JP and I's wedding anniversaries in July. June, I've got some gigs lined up. So I love summer. Are you guys summer people, spring people, or do you love the winter? I don't think anybody really loves the winter. I don't think so. I don't think it's possible. I can see liking fall because I do like Halloween. But anyway, I don't get to read anything, so I can't really kind of communicate. But I will let you know. I am writing some new stuff. Visit cemeteries and write music. Oh wow, yeah, yeah. That's a heavy one. Yeah, I know that we are probably going to head over to see Jason's part of family and probably visit his dad's gravestone or grave. Um, that's a tough one, you know. I yeah. Uh, it really stinks because sometimes you get to the age where you feel like life begins to take things away from you rather than giving. And so that's why I always try to embrace everything that is going on and enjoy it with as much zest and zeal. Because, and I'm not trying to be heavy. Oh my God, I'm so sorry for saying this. Oh, you like my Deadpool shirt? Uh, Live every moment. The biggest holiday for cemeteries is Memorial Day. Oh yeah, that's without a doubt. Without a doubt. Um, and you know, my family was all military. My grandfather was shot down in World War II. He was shot down 3 times, and so I grew up with a lot of respect and love for the military, and I grew up with a lot of love and respect for people that serve their country because I was always smart enough to realize that presidents and administrations may change, but the people that serve and their commitment to protecting, you know, us doesn't change. And so just because I may not be in agreement with whatever administration is in the uh, is in the office, that doesn't affect my respect or love for the military. So um, I I was very lucky where I didn't have to go, and and to know that people, not only were drafted, but there are people that volunteered that said, I want to put my name and I want to defend the values of this country and protect our freedoms. Way to go, guys. Uh, anyway, now I'm sounding serious. Now I'm sounding overly serious, but
Actually, I quite like this. It's almost like a new feature. Tea time with Kegel.
did you like what I said?
I liked it. I like the tea time with Kegel. I think this is a new feature for the show. Is basically I go and have a cup of tea and leave you to it. I
Well,
think that's the best
I
way.
think Well, I got some really good feedback and response from some people, and I really do. I am very, 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 absolutely pro-military as far as supporting the troops before they leave, when they come back, making sure that our veterans are taken care of. That there's no reason ever for a veteran to go hungry or to be living on the streets. Absolutely not.
Definitely.
Our veterans deserve the utmost respect and the utmost care and protection when they come back. And I tend to think that I'm tough, but I know I couldn't even survive boot camp training because they would either kick me out or I'd cry. So anyway, I my love and respect, and but I do hope everybody has 2 years as a graveditter, and I honor every day I am alive. Yeah, wow.
Wow, well done, Mister. Really, really, thank you so much for what you're doing as well to honour those.
Yeah, I mean, it is, it's, we want to be happy. We want to be, but every now and then we just have to stop and get reflective on really how lucky we are.
This is going to be the last comment during the tea break because I think you're bringing up some really great points. There should be no homelessness, hunger, or poverty as well. Totally agree, and which is why we all work so hard in the music industry to bring great tracks out, which can raise awareness for all of these great charities. And please, 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 musicians, carry on doing so because you have brought out some great tracks. We brought out Fathers for Justice. It's been released last night, and I was so proud seeing our symbol and also our music, take in Fathers for Justice through their Father's Day last night. And thank you, Fathers for Justice. With taking our track and using it for yourselves. But yeah, keep going, everybody. You're doing a great job. I just wanted to share quickly before we do the last two music tracks. We've got a present, and if anybody wants to send presents for Unsigned Spotlight, me and Michael would love presents. Now, I need to get some of this to Michael, so I'll get his address after the show. But we have had our first present sent into the show, and I wanted to show it off to everybody. So, a long-term listener and also someone has also said thank you very much for all you do for the music industry. Both AJ and Michael, you do so much for the music industry. They wanted to send us a little present. Okay, so we have got some goodies, Michael. Okay, so we have got a very sexy cap. Okay, a Stadler CD. Okay, so if you've got a CD player, have you still got a CD player, Michael?
Yes.
Then that's coming over to America to you because I don't have a CD player. So you can have the copy of the CD. Okay, so I'll put that to one side and wrap it up and send it over to you. Okay, and I'll take your address and get it over to you. We've also got a lovely card to say thank you to us both, saying that we both rock. So that's absolutely fantastic. And this one just says, thank you very much for all you do for Mr. Henry G. Stadler. So if you remember his bands, we've also got, and I'll tell you what, this is what I love about merchandise. Okay, remember, Michael, when you go out and do all yours, you've got to get all this, okay? Because this is loads. Look, it's everywhere. We have got Stadler badges to wear on our clothes, okay? We have also got Stadler stickers to go on our cars. Okay, I'll send you some stickers. I don't currently have a car myself, but I'll stick it on my window. I don't know if the landlady would tell me off, but hey. So we got Stadler stickers as well. And also for JP, okay, because I don't play the guitar, we have got some Stadler guitar picks.
Nice. Oh, he'll use those.
He'll use those as well. And a signed photo from Stadler as well. Do you know what? It's lovely. I love it. I think the last time that I was sent a lovely parcel like this was from Helena Mace at Christmas time when we were doing our get together for charity. And she sent me loads of CDs. I remember opening it, Helena, and it was like literally full of confetti. It went all over my table. So please send in presents. We love presents here. We really do.
I love presents, but I'll tell you what, that honestly really means
the world.
It really, really, really does. So, yeah.
I'll get some of that over to you, Michael, okay? Because you deserve it just as much as me, mate. So we will go Harvey's on it every time we get something sent in, okay? Right, new track coming up now, okay? We are going to go for Turn on the Tide and the Chelseas. What's with the hat, Forrest Gump? Oi! I knew, Richard, you would come out from nowhere with a comment like that, okay? Turn the Tide, everyone. I did not, look like Forrest Gump, but Richard, I've only got one thing to say to you. Run, Forrest, if I was you. Okay, this is Turn the Tide.
Just another dream when you're running away. Wake up, still feels the same, and the dream is today. And you feel like your life is slipping down some crack in the road, and you must have been in love, but it never showed. Just another time when your time is not there. Outwardly looking all good, but inward despair. And those you believe let you down. Trust takes a hit, and your brain tells you to stand, but your body just sings. When you try to make it, someone puts you down. And when you try to break out, something weighs you down. So dig down deep inside and turn the tide. Put you down, and when you try to break out, something weighs you down. So dig down deep inside and turn the tide.
Yeah,
that was Turn the Tide by the Chelseas. Michael, what did you think?
I liked it. We're definitely in a country groove today, but
We are. We normally are on a Wednesday. It seems to be quite country on a Wednesday.
except for the one rock song.
Yeah,
The-
so
the-
I'm on our side.
but no, I do like this. I can't understand, how I know this is going to sound stupid,
Go on.
but I sometimes you listen to a group and you're like, is it just that they haven't been heard by the right person, or their music hasn't been delivered into the hands of someone that could open a door? Because a group like this, is just about what's it?
Brandy's with us. She's driving, bless her. She says she couldn't hear the song. She really likes it. For her critique, the only thing is it's hard to understand some of the lyrics. But it could just be me driving. What are you saying about your driving, Brandy? She's driving with the radio on. She's trying to dance and drive at the same time. I know what Brandy's like. I've seen her dancing in her car. Okay.
I really like the song, and it is. I'm always perplexed when we play somebody and you're like, why isn't this person known? Why isn't this person a household name? And so I did like what they did, and I gotta congratulate Brandy, who's starting her first tour. She's going on tour, and I believe
Congratulations, Brandy.
She starts July 2nd, and yeah, that's a big thing. Obviously she's done shows before, and she's up for Entertainer of the Year. But to go on tour is pretty exciting.
It is.
And I remember my first tour, and I didn't even tour with my original stuff. I just toured, but it is a great feeling. It is really exciting, because it's a new audience every night. You get to find out what works and what doesn't work, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and so it's really kind of cool. So congratulations,
Andy. We need to know when tickets are going up, and we need to know where you're going. Please post it for us so we know to keep an eye on you. So wherever you are, people can come and see your amazing band.
If I remember correctly, she's going into Canada and then east. I can't remember.
Oh, we'll get them up on the website and we'll find out where she's going so we can follow Brandy's tour. Okay. Also, an amazing man has just come on to say hello. We have not seen this man for a long time. A bit of a drum roll for him because he is an absolute legend. The one, the only. Imran Ahmed, how are you doing? You are a bit of a stranger, young man. All the way from Los Angeles. How is it going? Are you okay? It's been a long time. Where is your music, mister? We want to play some of those amazing songs of yours. How are you, Mr. Guitarist? This man and his guitar, he is one of the most phenomenal guitarists I have ever met. He is absolutely amazing. What he cannot do with a guitar, and he was very brave. He's the only person in the world who has offered AJ guitar lessons. So, I think he's very, very brave. But Imran, how are you, mister? How are you preparing for the ISSAs? Because you are one of the big members within the ISSA team, and you are looking forward to the likes of Michael Cagle flying over to Atlanta this year and taking part in his very first year. So thank you for everything that you do in the competition. Thank you for all the opportunities that you give people. And thank you very much for everything that you've done in the music industry. You're an absolute honor to work alongside. Absolute great gentleman. Absolutely love you to pieces. Thank you for such an honor. He's humbled, and this is what I love about him as well. He's always humbled. And I know, Imran, when you're looking at the new likes of, Tolliver coming through to ISSA next year, putting in their music to be heard. You know, hopefully you've got some great comments that you can give to young Tolliver and his band, and to help them in the music industry and grow as a band, because, you know, the people like yourself, you know, are at the very, very top of your game, and have been to all of these award shows and for many years been supporting these indie artists. So if you've got any advice that you can give young Tolliver and his band, it'd be absolutely amazing. So Imran, thank you very much for popping in on the show towards the end of the show. That's absolutely fantastic. It's a pleasure and love to see you, mate. Oh, new music is coming soon, apparently.
Good.
Right, okay. And he's also going to hope to meet us in the ISSA very soon. Okay, Michael, you will hopefully be meeting Imran this August, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, only in August. Right, the last song of the day. We are waiting for this song because we all want to know what Gwen's voice sounds like. Okay, he normally covers it up with other singers, but she's being very brave on this one. And Gwen Newby, we're going to finally hear your voice. So I'm looking forward to this one. I did play a little bit of this one before the show, but I wanted to save for a special occasion for the last song of the night. Okay, so this is Gwen Newby, not behind the scenes. Hang on a minute, I put the wrong picture up. Let's put the right picture up, not do what I did the other day. Okay, oh, little flower. I like that. Okay, this is called Wild Seed. And this is Gwen Newby, everybody. Enjoy her amazing voice.
They call it a weed. They call it a weed. Cold hard sleep, they looked at the flower and called it a weed. Dark black sky and the air turned blue. Everybody talking like they always do. Soft little poison, dangerous thing. But I could already hear it sing, and it grew through the cracks in the stone. Nobody knew what they'd buried below. They called it a weed. Now everybody wants it, everybody wants it. Now everybody wants it, they call it a weed. Now everybody needs it, everybody needs it. Wild seed, wild seed. Wild seed, wild seed. Wild seed. Thieves came over the wall by night, stole that fire in the pale moonlight, carried it out through the towns below. Now every window is burning gold, and the same old mouths that cursed my name hang my flower in a silver frame, turn it into religion and greed, but they can't take the soul from the seed. Oh, it grows where the blind can't see, turns into whatever you believe. They called it a weed. Now everybody wants it, everybody wants it. Now everybody wants it. They called it a weed. Now everybody needs it, everybody needs it. Wild seed, wild seed.
Okay, now we have heard. Gwen, what do you think?
I like her voice and I like the sound and I love the vibe and the feel and yeah, it just that was just a really catchy, uh, kind of infectious kind of song. Her voice really lent to that. Like it was a perfect song for that styling. Like just absolutely, she did a great job.
Doing
So
her really, really well. And I'll tell you what, Gwen, please, please, please get your voice on these tracks more often. That's all
yeah,
I can say. You know, do not be afraid to put your own voice on your own tracks. You know, I know for myself, you know, I've been doing this quite often lately and I've been shying away from putting my voice. And I think it was my mother who said, AJ, where is your voice gone? I haven't heard that voice of yours for a long time. And you keep getting other people to do it. You keep getting everyone else to do it, but you're not singing yourself. So, do you know what, Gwen? I'll join you. We need to get our voices back on our tracks. And yours, do not shy away from it. You've got an amazing voice.
she's got a great sound.
She's
Like
got a lot.
it's really kind of cool. You know, I don't have a cool sound.
You do.
I don't. I I know what I do, but I can't sound cool. I can't.
You are cool. You are cool, Michael Cagle. You are cool. I'll tell you what, who isn't cool. I'll tell you, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to make him uncool now. So for the last comment of the night, we're going to Raw 84 and to Richard. Okay, I've never heard this since 1980. Ooh ah, ting tang tang. Ooh ah, walla walla bing bang. I have heard that so much when I was growing up, Mister. And I tell you what, for that, okay, when I come and visit you, okay, I'm going to give you my Forrest Gump present. Okay, you are going to be giving this hat, okay, from me as part of the production team on Unsigned Spotlight, and you must wear it every time you come on the show. Okay, so don't you think you've got one over on me, Mister? Okay, you are wearing the Forrest Gump hat for the rest of the show. Okay. Ting tang walla walla bing bang. I'll give it ting tang walla walla bing bang in a minute. Can't believe you brought that up. I'm in tears now. I forgot about that. I said, yeah, he's the one kid used to tease me about it. Michael. They did. They teased me so much. There was the Rocky movies as well. Across the playground. It was Adrian. Do you remember that? It was just horrible. It's just horrible to me. Support me, Michael.
You
You're not going to, are you? You're all just going to bully me, aren't you?
No, you.
I'm going off the show now. I am literally going off the show being bullied, okay? Singing Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang. If anybody sends me that song after the show, I'm going to
You
scream.
shouldn't have cut my song off.
No, I didn't. It was a computer that turned your song off. It wasn't me.
Yes, after you pressed the
I
button.
had Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang at the end of the show. It's worse than you're getting cut off for 1 second.
It wasn't 1 second. It was about 45 seconds.
No, it wasn't. It was 35. Just remember, I've got the knobs.
I know.
Anyway, Thursday, Michael, please, please, please bring us some tracks. We are running out of tracks this week. I don't believe that we're running out of tracks. So please, if you've got any tracks, anyone out there, we need 10 tracks for Thursday and Friday shows. So please.
I have a song for Memorial Day. It's my most depressing song, but it's a really good message song.
Okay.
And you can literally make popcorn and pizza, but with
I'm watching
listening.
it.
No
Okay,
listening.
fantastic. Okay, so bring your popcorn and your pizza tomorrow for tomorrow's show, which will be live with us at 10 a.m., also at 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. here in the UK. Okay, so bring your pizza, bring your popcorn, and bring your tracks, and we will see you tomorrow. It's a goodbye from me and a Michael Cagle. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye bye.
Ow, that hurt.